It just announces like.
Yeah. I did that just then when you told me. Yeah. Hi everyone. Just gonna wait a little bit. My internet's a little laggy tonight, so I'm just gonna wait just a sec to try and get it happening. Hopefully that it's telling me the chat is disconnected, so let's hope that comes back in a second. Hopefully. How are you all tonight? It's raining here, so which is lovely to listen to, but if the thunder and lightning from the other day turn up, I'm going to be making a hasty exit. But hopefully that doesn't actually happen. So I think I'm going to try my chat just so I can answer, but only because it's telling me it's not connected. So I'm just going to check so that way I can still read all of your chat messages as I go. Hopefully that's all working. Yay, it's telling me it's connected. Hopefully that worked. So yeah, if you've got any questions as we're going along, pop them in the chat because it looks like it's working, hopefully. But yeah, as I said, my internet is a little laggy, so hopefully we're going to be okay. So tonight we've got the November box to open up, so I'm going to get to that in a sec. But what I thought I'd start talking about tonight is I've just launched a Patreon today, which I'm going to pop the link down below, but the link is also in the about of my YouTube as well. And what I'm doing is I'm preparing for next year, where I'm working on building lots more content for YouTube with matching patterns. So one of the things I've been working on is a whole series for beginners. So every Friday morning, there's going to be a new video for beginners, which will take you from cutting out to finished product and an accompanying pattern as well. So I'm really excited about it. I'm a little bit terrified because it's tons of work, but yeah, hopefully it's going to be lots of fun as well. So I've launched the Patreon, and if you want to get on board with that, you can actually do things like join up and you'll get all of the monthly patterns for one fixed price as opposed to having to pay for everyone separately. So it saves you between $5 and $15 a month, depending on how many Fridays there are in that month. So yeah, if you want to go check that out, you can go to Patreon and look up Measure Twice, Cut Once, and you'll find out all the information there. So that's pretty exciting. All right, I think the chat's working, so jump on in with any questions you've got about anything coming up. But let's start opening up the box. So I actually haven't seen any sneak peeks at all for this one. I've seen lots of amazing stuff coming out with the Lingerie Society's advent calendar. So if you're one of those very lucky people, that is awesome because it looks so fun. And I noticed that today they have announced that there are more available tomorrow. So if you're really feeling like you're missing out on the advent calendar, you could jump on in. Okay. Yay. All right. I'm going to try and see if I can hold the box up because it looks very pretty as always. So there's a little peek. Hi, Catherine. How are you? I know. I'm so excited to see what's actually in the box. So we've got a little note from the Lingerie Society with a little code to get their new Charlotte slip pattern for free. So the pattern for the slip looks really cute. It's quite simple, so I think it'll be a really fast make as well. So that would be very cute. So this month's box, the theme is Summer Garden. So that's our little one for tonight. And I'm going to try and unbox it a little bit. It's all tied up with a really beautiful bow. So stack. Just going to move my box out of the way. I've moved where my lights are, so hopefully it means that the colors look a little bit more true to life because sometimes they get a little bit blown out. So hopefully. All right, so I'm just undoing the bow, and the bow's been done up with this like kind of like super fine shoelace cording. It's really cute. It's very flat. I think it would make really cute bows, and it's in like a peachy tan kind of color. Don't exactly have a good word for that. That one. Yeah, the colors. So Catherine's just asking, the colors are kind of sea blue, like a really kind of very pale, sort of sea foamy kind of color. So I'm going to start from the top, and I have some lace. So it's an embroidered lace. And yeah, this color is actually showing up pretty close. It's sort of like a sea foamy, like not quite mint, not quite blue, kind of like if you mix the two together. So I'm just going to take the little band off. Has everyone been doing much sewing? I've got a to-do list which is like 8 miles long, so I'm kind of looking forward to the Christmas break so that I can get some more done. Okay, so this is our embroidery. Just making sure I'm holding the correct side up to you. So it's got a beautiful fine little scallop edge, and it's really wide, like, I don't know, like 25 centimeters wide. Um, but it's really cute. It has like lemon and peach and kind of like a pinky taupey kind of color in it as well. So it's really cute. I think it'd make a beautiful bra. On the suggestion of someone from last month, and I'm sorry, I've forgotten who suggested it, but someone suggested I check out the Chelsea bra by Atelier someone, I've just forgotten. Oh, Contour Atelier. So, and the Chelsea has it's a single darted bra. So I grabbed that pattern during their Black Friday sale. So maybe this one might turn up in one of that because it looks a really great way to use up this style of lace where you've got a beautiful scalloped edge. Okay, so now I'm diving into everything else. I have a really pretty vintage lace. Now this one, the color is getting blown out a bit. It's like the palest, softest, peachy kind of color with like a really pinky kind of undertone, but it's really lovely. So it's a rigid lace, so no stretch at all. It's really pretty, and there's like quite the stash of it. So good amount. With these rigid ones, I like to run them across the tops of bras. Across the top of the slip is really fantastic because even if the slip is a stretch slip, you can always make that top edging not stretch as long as the back is stretched, so you can, you know, pull it over your head and stuff like that. So that would be really cool for that. And then straight into the elastics, we have uh, dark creamy colored fold over. It's a nice fine sort of fold over. I'm going to leave it all folded up in its little elastic so that I don't end up with things spilling all over my desk. And now we've got like a bluey green kind of one. I think it's the same kind of width for the fold over, so that's always kind of nice. And as always, fold over is great for edging the side cups of your bras or for knickers, straps as well. I like it on straps for slips, but not so much for a bra because I find that as you wear it over the day, it gets a bit too loose for an actual bra, but for a slip, it's perfect. Some really cute picot edge. I'm going to see if I can get the edging of that showing up better. It's really sweet. Oops, where's my camera? So it's a really cute little edge. And it's nice and fine, got a good amount of stretch to it. And it's the same color as the lace, the embroidered lace from the beginning. So that means it'll match in there really, really well. Some super fine casing for underwires. Again, I just love the one that comes in the Lingerie Society boxes because look how flat that is. None of the others are ever that flat. It's super fine. And only because someone asked me this during the last time afterwards, they're like, how do you know it's casing? So casing doesn't stretch at all. It's got a plush side on one side and one side isn't plush. But you can also slip your underwire through the actual casing so it sits inside of it. So I can't quite do it with my fingernails because my nails aren't long because I've just chopped them. But that's how you know it's casing. And it's a really great way to enclose your underwires so that they don't pop out and poke you, which is always an annoying part of having a bra that doesn't work. Some nice thin strapping in sort of like a really shiny tanny gold kind of color. It's really lovely and it feels super silky. It's really nice. Um, and some wider picot. This one's super plush. This edge is like really, really fluffy kind of feeling, but still very flat. It just feels really, I don't know, dense and plush. And then it's got a lovely little edging to it. Where's the edging? Maybe if I hold it up the other way, you can see it. Yeah, see how you can see there's like a little satin stitch in there with a little thing? It's so cute. I haven't seen one with this before. This is new. So that's really great. I tend to use the slightly wider one for underbusts, just because I like a little bit more security there, and I find that it works really well, particularly if I'm making a wide bra or a bralette. Just that extra bit to anchor it to your chest is really great. Okay, now we're getting into bigger things. So we've got a cream guipure lace. It's looking more white on screen. It's actually much creamier, like really good quality ice cream cream. It is that kind of yellowy toned creamness to it, but it's really beautiful and super wide. Um, and anyone who's seen me wearing any of my dresses or things that I make, they know I love a good insertion lace. So I'm definitely going to be finding a way to be using that in some kind of way, which is really nice. Just one sec. I have to check my window. I think the rain's coming in. Hang on. No, it's fine. Sorry. My window is like just here, and I could just all of a sudden feel a big cold breeze, and I was like, oh, I hope the rain's not coming in because that's my overlocker, and I didn't want rain on the back. But we're all good. It's just the breeze from the current rainstorm we are having. Okay, so rain aside, I've got a little bag of goodies which I'm going to set aside for a moment. And I have some super plush, minty, seafoamy color nylon lycra. It's that super slinky stuff that's just fabulous for cups if you want to have like a really great t-shirt bra where it's just slides across. It's also really great for no-show knickers if you want like the seamless kind of look. So it's really cute. So we've kind of got like, that's it, doubled up. So like it's a good amount of that, and it's such a pretty color. Sometimes if I want the embroidered meshes to look a little bit more solid in their color, I'll pop this underneath and then put the non-stretch lining on the inside for a wired bra. So that way you just get a little bit more solidness of color. That's probably not exactly the word I'm looking for, but yeah, it just brings up that color a little bit more. So that's a fun way to use it up as well. We have some actual bra mesh. Fabulous. So this one's non-stretch. It's the stuff you use to line a wired bra, and sometimes, depending on the pattern, you use it to line a non-wired bra or a bralette as well. But for a wired bra, it's definitely what you use for the cups, the bridge, and the cradle as well. So it just helps stabilize it out. So that's really awesome that it's all included in the kit. It just means it's a one-stop shop. You don't have to keep going shopping for anything else. Okay, what else do we have? We have some power mesh in like a dark kind of tan, kind of sandy kind of color. It's really good, strong stuff. Wow, really strong. So one way has more give, the other way not as much. So fabulous for the backs of bras, or if you want some really like high-waisted suck-in kind of knickers, this is the stuff to use. Just when you're cutting it, always remember that it has, when you look at the construction, which I can never get to show on screen correctly, it looks like little tiny bricks, so layers and layers of little bricks. The bricks stay in the brick construction when you cut it out. So That's always something to think about to make it a bit stronger and have better recovery for you as well. The power mesh does look great. Catherine's saying power mesh looks fantastic. It's also really smooth on both sides. So sometimes you get a power mesh that when you feel it on one side, it feels really rich, um, almost like fly screen or mesh or something like that kind of rigid stuff, and it's really scratchy against the skin. This stuff super smooth, so you know it's not going to be scratchy. Then we have, oops, a little bag of tricks. We have a large, and I mean large, amount. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to unfold this properly. So this feels like, yeah, it's a lycra. It's got a really slinky but dry kind of touch to it. It's really lovely, and I think we've got like a meter of it by the width of the fabric. Yeah, it's huge. My arms can't even stretch this far. It's fabulous. It would be perfect for the Charlotte slip because you would actually have enough to make the whole slip. So that's the Charlotte slip from the Lingerie Society. Or if you wanted one with cups in it, you could make the Emma slip, which is available on my website as well. It's awesome. It's so cool. I'll definitely be making up one of the types of slips in this. It's really cool. And sorry, I can see me blowing out the colors as I'm trying to fold it back up again, but honestly, it's so big if I don't have enough room on my desk for anything else. But it's really great. I love how smooth it feels and also how kind of dry it feels. Sometimes when you get the slinky fabrics, they feel plasticky is probably the word I'm looking for, but this one doesn't. It actually feels really dry touch. It's really nice. So that would be perfect for a slip, that's for sure. So that's very exciting. And then I have my little bag of tricks. So I feel like we've got lots of fabric this time, like lots of big amounts of meterage, which is awesome. My face is probably gone as I'm trying to not accidentally pour all of the goodies off my actual table here. Okay, so let's start with the big things. Hooks and eyes. Again, lovely and plush on one side. They're the kind of, I was going to say tan, but it's a bit more in the yellow kind of tone, closer to the colors that are in the embroidered mesh and in the laces and stuff. So a nice 3-hook, and it's kind of like a small 3-hook because you can see how close together they are. So that's a nice sort of smaller kind of one. Good if you're a short person like me and you don't have much torso space. I love the look of long ones, but I can't always wear them because just I'm not tall enough, which is not something I ever thought I would say when it comes to bras. It's just sometimes I can't wear long line because I don't have enough torso. Some really cute vintage little embroideries. They're actually on like a little kind of organza in here, and they have the faintest hints of like blue and lemon and peach in there. So they're those two kind of little matching ones. And then the little blue ones as well, which are really cute. The blue ones show up much better on screen than the lighter colored ones. But they look so pretty. They're really soft, and the embroidery is kind of raised just like a regular satin stitch, but overall the whole thing is still quite narrow, low profile, which is quite nice if you are wearing t-shirts and need it to look smooth under them or something like that. We also have beautiful bows in blue and in the dusky pink as well, so that's really cute. Bows have certainly been getting bigger and bigger on so much lingerie you see around at the moment. So I kind of like the little cute ones. They're really kind of nice and kind of small. So that's kind of cute. We have some great labels. So we have one that says custom fit and another one which says silk lace. which would probably make more I'd be able to read better if I had my glasses on, but at the end of the day, I'm not wearing them and my eyes are a little tired. Okay, and then we've got some more vintage lace. So it's a little joined up one. So these little joined up ones, they're actually, you can obviously apply them as one, but if you wanted to, you can actually apply them individually and you can just cut the joins in between. So trying to see if you can see it. You can actually see there's a little tiny stitch in there, which is a little connector, which if you want to keep them connected together, you just stitch over. But if you want to sew them on individually, you just very carefully clip between each cluster and then it won't unravel. So that's a really great way if you want to stitch them on individually. It just makes them, it gives you different ways to use them. But yeah, they're really cute. I love their vintage colors to them. They're really pretty. Okay, then hardware. Oh my gosh, so much pretty hardware. So we've got silver hardware this time, but the same kind of very glossy sort of style to it. Um, so yeah, silver hardware in sort of 12 mil kind of size. I should probably actually measure that. I'm just taking a guess. um, but we also have some super cute, really tiny little ones. These ones are probably less than 10 mil. So perfect for the fold over elastic. So you could actually make all of your straps with the fold over elastic and use the little sliders for those. So that would be perfect for the Charlotte slip or the Emma as well. So that would be really cool. All right. And then we have some really little cute little charms. So we have a little golden flower, the sweetest little butterfly, which is just so cute. It's really cute. And it's actually kind of double-sided. So the other side is just textured. But this side you can actually see like the middle of the body of the butterfly, which I've just realized I have no idea what the bit's actually called, but the body bit is actually in there. So that's really cute as well. And then this super cute little key as well. So the little key on this side is filled in with an enamel, which is white. And then on the other side, it's just gold and has little lines as well. So they're really cute. Geez, so much stuff as always. So lots of stuff and lots of really cute things like the little charms and all the little embroideries. But I love how all the colors go together. I'm just going to pop the charms in the little bag so I don't lose them as I move things again. Um, but now that I've kind of unfolded things a little bit more, you can sort of see a little bit more. So that's the mesh on the bottom there. You can see how well all of the colors go together. So I'm not holding the big piece of pale seafoamy blue lycra at the moment. Just it doesn't fit in my hands. So yeah, lots of great colors and a really cute kind of vintage vibe this time, which is really pretty. I've dropped some bows on the floor, so I'll have to pick those up in a moment. So yeah, I think obviously super geared towards being able to make up a slip, which is fabulous because you've been able to make slips before with some of the other pieces, but it's been a little bit more, you've got to think about it and you've got to join pieces together a bit more. This time it's a bit more one piece of fabric and then add your laces, which makes it a little bit easier. So I'm definitely going to be thinking about what I'm going to be making with that. If anyone's got any ideas, pop them in on the comments and let me know. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up so that I know that you like me doing the live streams and the unboxings. And like I said, next year, lots of new things coming. I'm probably going to take a couple of weeks off from now till after Christmas and come back just before the new year to launch all of the things we're going to be doing in 2022. I just kind of need a couple of weeks to do some sewing and catch up. So make sure you have a wonderful time off. If you're not celebrating Christmas, I hope you at least get to chill out and it's not so stressful because this year certainly hasn't been always fun for a lot of people. So I hope it's a bit better for you. If you are celebrating Christmas, I hope you have a lovely time with your family. Yeah, and it's been great to have you here all year. We've still got one more box of the year to go, and we get the December box, which will probably turn up in January, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's been fun. So thanks for coming along to the live stream. I'm gonna duck out early before this storm hits. I really don't want to be dealing with thunder and lightning while on a live stream. That's gonna be a little scary. Okay, thanks for coming. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Thanks.